Hello everyone, Seven here. Welcome back to another legendary Godzilla monster theorem. Today we're going to talk about Megaguirus and how she can be implemented in the Godzilla legendary universe. If you don't know who Megaguirus is, she's pretty much... Okay, she's an ancient alien... She's not an ancient alien, no. She's an ancient dragonfly queen from... in the Carboniferous period, I do believe. That's where her inspiration comes from. No, not from the Carboniferous period. Trying to find it. She is one of the oldest monsters in the Godzilla series. Probably the oldest being Destroyer. Anyways, she was encountered. So pretty much, the Megaguirus species thrives by parasitically siphoning energy from larger animals. She attained a tremendous size and power when her swarm siphoned a significant portion of Godzilla's energy and transferred it to their queen. She leeches power from her opponents using her fearsome tail stinger and can even absorb and redirect most monsters' weapon attacks. With only a primal thirst for power and a battle-hardened desire for combat as her guide, Megaguirus is sure to be found anywhere the power exists for taking. That is her description from Godzilla Unleashed. Now, the origins for Megaguirus are going to be a bit strange in my opinion, but I think she would fit well under the Muto species. I think she'd be somewhat related to the Muto. Both are similar in color. Both have a dark color with red or orange for their eyes. I think she could fit under that category, plus the fact that they are both parasitic in nature. And they both use energy. The Mutos use nuclear energy, Megaguirus just kind of uses whatever energy she can find. And this may not seem too realistic, but I think she should have been awakened around the time Godzilla was awakened, when the Marine sub came down. She would have lived back in the time period when there was a lot more nuclear radiation, and she was able to siphon it along with her, Meganulon people. With her Meganulon species. And they pretty much were the parasites of the generation. They preyed on energy, and they fought for energy from the Mutos. Then, when they all decided to go into core of the earth and went underground, she went asleep. The rest of her species died off, and she went asleep. Then when she woke up, she once again thirsted for power. So she went off. So she's going to go off and go try and get more energy from where we would naturally consider where our energy is. And also, temperature. She could siphon through heat. In other words, the way that Godzilla kind of siphons his energy into his beam is appear to generate heat and then fire at his opponents. That's how it looked to me, at least, when I watched Godzilla 2014. So, Megaguirus could probably do that. When Godzilla is trying to use his beam, Megaguirus will come right behind him, take her stinger tail, stab it into him, and he's getting ready to fire, and he can't, because Megaguirus took all the energy from the beam and was able to use it against him. Design-wise, not much should be changed from her design, from my opinion. I did make a design of her. I'm probably not going to show it here, but I made a design of her. It's kind of intense, how I would imagine I want to make Megaguirus look. But there's not much I think needs to be changed from her current design. I think she's good where she is. Probably change her purplish color to a more black, and her eyes to more orange to more fit the Muto. That's how I feel about it. Her powers. Usually she should retain what powers she already has, with the ability to parasitically siphon energy into herself. She should also probably take on some other traits as well. One of them from Godzilla Unleashed being the fact that she can copy an opponent's beam of an opponent. In other words, she should probably... I don't think that would fit the whole realistic side, but that's what I think she should do. It would give her it'd be a much more fair match for Godzilla if she can use Godzilla's own beam back at him. Also, her pincers that may work as a fairly good melee weapon. Really the only one she actually has. She should be able to fly pretty fast. I would say, you want my opinion, I'd say around Mach 2, 3, 4, around that range, she should be able to fly that fast. That's what my opinion on Megaguirus is. Her roar doesn't really need to be changed much. Just make it a bit more intense. More of an intense roar. But otherwise keep it sort of the same. Make it a bit more similar to the Mutos. Just keep it mainly the same. General audience. I don't know if the general audience would like Megaguirus. Megaguirus really seems like somewhat of a cheesy kaiju. She is one of my favorites, but cheesy kaiju probably not gonna be too liked by the general public. As her, especially if she was able to copy the beam. That would probably not be appreciated by the general public that much. Aside from that, I don't think the general public's gonna like Megaguirus. But if you play your cards right, the general audience might actually like Megaguirus quite a bit. That's what I think. That's my opinion on the general audience and Megaguirus. Again, all this is my opinion. It is not factually confirmed by Gareth Edwards nor anyone at Legendary or Warner Bros. This is completely my opinion. I respect it if you have one as well. If you do have an opinion, please post it in the comments. That's really what matters, is that people show their opinions in the comment section. Also, if you happen to like this video and like others, you don't have to, but you can go ahead and like this video, and want to see more videos in terms of like Godzilla, gaming, and specifically Bionicle, you can subscribe to my channel if you want to. We're currently at 27 subscribers at the time of making this video, but we always have room for more. Anyways, 7 Eyes of 1 here. I'm out of here. See you later, guys. Bye.